Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. And what you're looking at in front of me is something I'm currently building and will be building for a series I'm about to start. I've seen some people do the Noah's Ark challenge where they get 2 of every mob, and I thought that'd be super fun. And at the beginning I'll do a Bible reading of different sections of Noah's actual story. And this is the Ark. It's actually other than the dip in at the bottom because I had to make it look like a boat, but it is actually the correct size. I believe I have it written down. I'm not sure if I remember perfectly. I will have it correct when I read it in the Bible story, but I believe it's 300 blocks and 30 high with 3 levels. So 1, 2, and 3. Let me get my night vision potion. And then with only, I'm gonna have to do something about this now. This goes over the 30 blocks high, but there's only so much you can do in Minecraft. And this is the single window on the entire thing, because the Ark only had 1 window. I can't imagine how dark that was with them only having candles and stuff. This is the window that the dove goes in and out of. And the raven. Nobody remembers him as much, though. Oops. But yeah, I thought we'd do a quiet episode and build on this and have fun together. And first thing you'll notice, the land is riddled with jack-o'-lanterns. Had to do that, was having a serious mob problem. Also, there's no mobs around where I've been building for like 1,000 Minecraft days, even with like fill commands and stuff. I had a ridiculous number of animals spawned, so I just kill and eat all of them, and now they're respawning again. There was nothing here yesterday while I was working on this. Hi, Gal. You're gonna be in that. Also, can you see this spawn? This is where I just spawned in the world. Temples, like a billion biomes. I did make the biome small on purpose, just to make it a little bit easier. Yeah, you can go to the config settings and do that. Oh, I was having some trouble over here, so I switched to glowstone, even though it don't look as natural. Kinda had to. And a lot of the trees died around where I put glowstone hidden in them. Don't know what that's about. Also, we're at 1.12. I think you'll notice that the leaves look kind of weird. They're not as see-through, which I don't really like as much. Like this, where it's see-through, I thought that was cooler, but whatever Minecraft wants to do. And also parrots. Oh, spelled parrot wrong. But look. I'll kill all these later, so I'm not cheating, but why y'all look the same? Okay. Just luck, I guess. Yeah, here's all the different ones. Look at them. They're so cute. I'll have to kill all y'all later, otherwise I'm cheating. They all went in the trees. Cute. This one looks more like a cockatiel, though. I like the red and blue one. This one's a macaw. One of those almost bit me once at the zoo. He was mean. But this is the Ark, and it's freaking massive. And also on a mountain. Thought that'd be nice, especially to make the stairway make sense. There's the door. It's probably actually longer than the Ark, but I have to get animals up and down it. I'm probably gonna build like this down on either side too, so I can get animals easily to each level. Or actually, I'll just do the animals that can follow me up at the top and get the stairs inside. That'll be better. So I should fence this off. And I made it out of acacia just because I don't build with that very often. But right now, this is just getting it correct. So now, and I'm not sure if that door is completely center, but you know what? You can't even see the ends of the boat hardly. We are going to make it pretty. And we need to light up the bottom, so that's something to consider. Let's see. Let's find the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Huh, that's an even number, so that messes things up a little. I guess not. Having the, like, I'm thinking of like a bottom beam and it coming up and maybe having some glowstone built into it to light up the bottom of the boat. Because it's really dark without the night vision. Hold on. Sorry, I've had like allergies or a cold or something. But so 38 divided by 2 would be, I don't know. Hold on. Let me see what 38 divided by 2 is. I'll be right back. Oh, I was gonna go searching for my phone, but it's right here. And I know, guys, simple math, but you know what? No. I refuse to do it. $19. I wanted to say 18, so yeah, I was wrong. Well, no, because it's not a multiple of 9, so that would have been stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, and then that would be 18, so those two are the middle. Look how smart I am! Do you like that sound, everybody? So, yeah. This is the center of our boat. I'm thinking like every other one glowstone. Or maybe every 2. And then those will be acacia logs. We'll see, I might change it out, but we're really just building for now. Oh, I unlocked new recipes. Ah, I forgot that they did that in the new one. I like the sound too. I know it is acacia, but I don't always like that gray color. I wonder if another wood would look better. Let's see. Wood. Is there any of you that would look better? What about jungle wood with acacia planks? What would that look like? I understand that jungle wood has recipes. Thank you. I think I like that, but not entirely sure. One last thing I might try is oak. I know, so exciting, guys. It's a nice episode. I have more new recipes. Yeah, I think I like the jungle the best. I can always change it in MC Edit later. If anyone ever actually watches this, you can tell me. But I think I'll be a go with jungle wood. I just really don't like the gray of the acacia. 1, 2, 1, 2. I should put these next to each other, and I don't need the spawn parrots. Boop, boop. I know, I'm building this by hand, but you know, some things are better by hand than with commands. Lets me see every step of the way what I want to do. I do like that this is lighting it up though. And then we'll probably have some coming up the sides too, like support. And it will look nice. Should probably go ahead and connect this in the back too. Do you like my pumpkins everywhere? They're literally everywhere. 2, so yeah, that would be glowstone. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that looks nice. So it'll go all the way across and then kind of up some of the sides. And then we're going to have to light up the inside. I have it on peaceful right now because this was just absolutely filled with mobs. Look, you can't even see the end. That's closed off. It's not open. Same with that end. I might have to put a railway like in the center with little stops. Whee! Thought I heard a villager. Is there a villager in here? Maybe I'm hearing things. Whew. This game's so relaxing. But the real reason I wanted a quiet episode like this was just to talk to everybody, tell you what's going on, and just my plans for this channel and everything. Because even though I know I can't be completely regular like someone who gets paid to do this can right now, I am serious about it and intend on doing it for as long as I can, even if it's just as a hobby when I can do it. But I love the idea of being able to reach out to you guys and one day being able to talk to everybody and being a huge mental health advocate and just, I don't know. I like this. I do. And I like all the people. All the people who don't watch me. Oh man, this is gonna take forever, guys. But yeah. Try to think what I want to say. I'm really like nervous and freaked out right now. Because I don't have like the game to talk about. I have me to talk about right now. And that's really scary. I did that on purpose, but I don't know what I'm doing. So what I really want to know is there anyone out there who's, I know there are, but tell you guys up front, who's interested in not just a kid-friendly channel, but a Christian-friendly channel. A channel that even though it never cusses or has like pornographic games or anything on it, it's also not going to tell you anything that's bad for your soul or have like demons and all sorts of crazy mods and pentagrams and scary maps and stuff. Not that I'm against scary things, just unholy things. And I do not think we feel so limited as Christians on what we can take part of, especially with things like video games. Like you feel like you can't do it all because it's all so bad or people make it so bad. There are YouTubers I used to love who were kid-friendly, but then they'd play certain maps or have certain viewpoints they pushed that everyone else in the world loved, but were not good. And I had to not watch them anymore. There were two YouTubers that I really loved that recorded together, but I'm not going to say who they are, because why would I want to do that? They just... they didn't have good things to say. They had viewpoints that were terrible, really. And were teaching kids things that were terrible. And really got a little less child-friendly than they used to be, which was really sad. I remember crying when I couldn't watch them anymore. Because sometimes you get attached to YouTubers and you feel like they're your friend, you know? It's just like celebrities, you know, you love that person, you want to see them succeed, and you want to have fun with them. And all of a sudden you're like, well, here's one more thing I can't enjoy. And Christianity doesn't really have to be that. It doesn't have to be a big list of things you can't enjoy. Yes, there are things you can't. Well, you can do whatever you want. God gave us all free will. But there are a lot of things you shouldn't do. Yes. Somebody's knocking on the door. What do you want, James? Thought you didn't want to record with me. James is in here now. He's taking his bike. All the bikes are dumped in my room because everybody's a jerk. James said I'm not nice for saying that. Close my door completely behind you when you take your bike out of here.
I'm getting daddy's too.
Well, hurry up. I'm trying to talk with the peoples.
They can wait. They're not as important.
The peoples are way more important than you, James. You don't believe that for a second. Now let's see. Let's see if something like boop, 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 boop. Not sure about that, but definitely like it going up and out. Maybe just like that. No, that looks stupid too. Really, it should. Really, if it's gonna go out, it should go all the way out. And it should all face the same way. And then maybe it can be topped close to. That looks ugly. I'll work on how pretty the front looks later. Right now, let's just get this place down. Well, he's gone. I didn't want to get James all awkward in our real talk here. Yeah, I just want to make something that we can all enjoy together, though, and don't have to be afraid to enjoy together. Because sometimes when you think of, you know, I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't do that, I shouldn't do that, it can get scary. Alright, I want it here. I'm marking where it is. Alright, here's the center. I should really do that all the way through, which is lame. Oops. But it can get scary. You can almost just run yourself to death not wanting to mess up. Oh, it is sideways. I keep thinking it's not sideways because Jungle Wood goes the way it does. But it's nice to know that there's other people out there that have not just succeeded with a certain disease or illness or anything, but also who's enjoying life without doing anything that everyone says you should that you shouldn't. And that might not make sense to a lot of people, but it does to me. And I know I'm not the only one. It does to a lot of people. A lot of people are looking for this. I keep looking and don't find it, so. What the heck, world. And this side. It's cut in really good, so I don't really need to fill it up. But yeah, so that's my plan anyway. Just to make something great that everybody can enjoy and not have to worry about it or their kids. Because, well, it's probably everything I'm saying probably makes something bad. Well, you think everyone else is bad stuff. No, even if you're doing something wrong, I don't think you're an awful person. You need to understand it this way. If someone's really, really, truly a Christian, then they do want everyone to believe like they do. And it's not because they're high and mighty and they want everyone on their side. It's because they don't love everyone and they don't want you to have to face the consequences or miss out on the joy that comes with knowing and loving Christ. Because hell ain't fun and it ain't a myth. And I don't want anyone in there, nobody. Anyone who says they love God and wants to see anyone in hell, they may be saved. Not going to say anyone's not saved, but they're definitely at least backsliding somewhere. Because that is not how it works. When you get saved, your purpose is to give God's word and to help as many people get the joy and the happiness and the love that you have as you possibly can. It's not meant for you to hoard and keep for yourself. It's meant to spread. And spreading love doesn't necessarily mean accepting everything. You can love someone and not accept what they do. I've had gay friends, I've had friends who drink, I've had friends who cuss, and while we were never very close because we had different beliefs, I never hated them. And they never hated me. They understood that I wasn't going to let them do those things around me, but we were all happy and we all got along. Of course, we didn't stay together either because it just gets awkward at some point when you don't believe the same way. Eventually you drift apart, but it's not from anyone not liking each other. Certainly not from anyone hating or judging each other. Just the opposite. I think of those people all the time. And I still love them as much as I did when we were friends. I'm probably rambling at this point, but that's just, it's everything I want to do. I want to give people something good and be an advocate for people who may not have found their way yet. So all this will always be a place of love and where I want to spend time with everybody and know everybody. I'm also never going to play a game or do anything that I don't agree with, no matter how badly, like, if I had 1 million subscribers and they all wanted me to do the same game and I just wasn't going to do it, I'd never do it. Because my soul and my God means so much more important. It means so much more to me than anything else in this world. And you know, it makes me almost cry thinking about everything that's been done for me. I mean, I've held knives to my chest. I've taken 3 bottles of pills before, and I had no peace of mind. And the system was such a mess, and I felt through the cracks so much before we got good insurance, because nobody cares if you can't pay. Nobody cares. But God cured me. I still have my anxiety and trouble, but I have no depression. And it has nothing to do with anything any doctor's ever done for me or anything I've ever done. And everyone else deserves that peace and to not have to be afraid of themselves. To wake up and be afraid of yourself every day. That's something and someone you can't escape. And it's something you have to do because you have to live on. And so everyone deserves the chance I had, and I want to tell them that. And that's why I'm out here right now, even though it scares me every time I turn on this mic and every time I start to speak. I'm here because I just don't know a better way to talk to everybody. What could be better than this? Doing what I love and giving people a safe place and telling everyone that it gets better and it can be okay if you just keep trying at it. That you don't have to be scared anymore or ever again. Being able to live without fear of what you're going to do is something some people think they'll never have. And you can very easily have that. Anyone who wants to can have that. The peace of God is something that nobody can ever take away from you. And that's why I'm here. And that's what everyone deserves to know. I have no idea how I want the front of this to look. I'm really trying, guys, but I just don't know. So, there. I've cried and I've said everything I didn't want to ever tell anybody, but I'm gonna post this and it's gonna be out here, and that music is getting really loud. Really pick it up. I'm just gonna turn it down a lot. But that's the point. There's a dark place you could go and you could think, why me? Why was I born this way? Why do I face this? But even in every struggle, in every fear, in every day that you're hurting, it's all for your good. God doesn't do anything. I forget what the other side looked like already. God doesn't do anything just to hurt you for no reason. And He doesn't let anything happen to you just to hurt you for no reason. Things may happen to you sometimes because you're not listening to Him, and He wants to help and you won't let Him, because He does give us free will. If we didn't have free will, the world would be a perfect place. There's a cave here. But that's the truth. Everything happens for your good. And you may not know it until the day you die, but everything I've been through has everything to do with who I am now and the joy I have now in my life. And other than maybe listening to God a few years earlier, there's nothing about my situation or myself that I would ever change. And I don't think there's any better way to leave off the video than that. Than to say that I love everyone here. And that's just it. That's all I have to say. So, thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you for the life I live. And thank you that I do live. Because I almost died, and it's a miracle I still have 2 kidneys. I shouldn't have 2 kidneys. But I do. And I pray that His will is done through everything I do on this channel, and that we can all find joy together. In Jesus Christ I pray. Amen.